Let's do some travel vids. Let's wrap up with some travel vids for tonight. This was from a few weeks ago. I'm hoping I'm not showing a repeat. I don't think so. But yes, one of my favorite travel channels here, Sukiyaki Travel. Video is about 3 weeks old, but still some good quality info. Always hunting for good travel bargains in terms of hotel stays for Tokyo and the areas around Tokyo, like Yokohama. Title of the video, $56 Best Hidden Gym in Tokyo, 3 minutes to station, and near Tokyo Station, unbelievable value. Turn on the captions for this, and I will read these off for all of you audio-only bros. Those of you on a mobile device, you can't really see the subtitles all that well. This is the Tokyo Stay Suidobashi. Where you can enjoy a very comfortable stay. And Sukiyaki will show you some amazing local food gems and New Year's visit to a Tokyo Daijingu shrine. Pull the audio down just a little bit. We're going to start at Suidobashi Station on the Sobu line in Tokyo. Just 2 stops from Akihabara, Suidobashi is famous for being the home of the iconic Tokyo Dome. This is 470 meters away. Not far at all. And here's our hotel, Tokyo Stay Suidobashi. Just a 3-minute walk from the east exit of Suidobashi Station. That comes into view right as you walk away from the Tokyo Dome area. A fairly nondescript hotel, from the looks of it. Even looks like a typical office at first, but the sign makes it easy to find. Only about 8,500 yen, or $56 per person, or about £40 a night. An amazing deal for the prime location. Thought it was famous for the salarymen sleeping in front of it surrounded by water bottles. Maybe that too? I don't know. Entrance unexpectedly beautiful and clean. You never guess the price from looking at this from the outside or in the lobby. Building itself's rather slim. Makes one wonder if the rooms will be compact. Only one way to find out. Let's head inside and check in. Lobby and dining area for hotel guests only. There's cute picture books and desks. Perfect for doing some work. Looks like they even got seating cushions and back braces there. A paid drink corner. Handy in case you forget to stop by a convenience store. Surprisingly spacious lounge area. Board games available. Retro baseball and football games. There's vending machines and an ice maker also available nearby. Mostly sell water and soft drinks. Water is 180 yen. Bit pricey. That's definitely a hotel price. Well, they've also got coffee and Coca-Cola. You can take ice from the machine using the cups provided. John Lee, welcome in. How are you? Right, time to finish up the check-in process. Oh, that's neat. Lego version of Tokyo Dome. Special services to support fans in town for concerts. I do have a lot of those concerts at Tokyo Dome. Ah, complimentary coffee. Perfect for the weary traveller. Buttons are showing their age. There's also a smoking area. All the rooms are non-smoking. Having this inside the hotel is a big plus if you are a smoker, though I'd advise you to kick the habit. But it's large, looks clean enough. Timothy Stickle Pasty, hello, hello, gotta go, thanks for the stream, of course, take care. Now let's head to the room. You'll need a key card to access the lift hall. Very secure. There's an amenity bar. All the essentials covered here. Here's the breakfast info. You can even eat in your room. I wonder if they offer room service. Hallway outside the lift is stylish, very clean. We'll be staying in room 518, end of the hall. So a little bit of a walk, but it'll keep the ambient noise of the elevator out of sight, out of mind. Hallways are a little bit narrow. Here's 518. Yes, we see that, Cameron. That is 518. We can count. And yes, that is your key card. Let's go ahead and open the door. That's it. Just like that. Wonderful. And the moment you open a door, there's a drum-type washer dryer all in one unit, which is really good for a long-term stay. That is incredibly convenient. I'm not used to seeing that in Japanese hotel rooms. Forgot something. All right. Just size drum. A reliable, sharp model. Put your clothes in, set it to wash and dry. And hey, presto. Bit smaller than a home model. Perfect for business trips or for holidays. And there's an in-room safe. Detergent. You have to use Google Translate for all those instructions. Head further in across the calm, dark carpet. Might be customary to remove your shoes. This is a moderate semi-double room. Compact space, about 15 square meters. Yeah, no kidding, that is compact. Space is tight, but it is clean and well maintained. Ceilings are also fairly high. That helps it to feel less cramped. Now, just how is the view from the 5th floor in Suidabashi? You can see a little bit of the city lights. Not bad. Full look at the room. Mini fridge, microwave. Don't have to access shared amenities to get a microwave. Decent sized desk. Slim phone. All the essentials. Everything you need, nothing you don't. There's your electric kettle and your coffee and tea set. There's also cutlery provided. So you can prepare yourself a light meal with the microwave and just eat it here. Brilliant. Small freezer section to the mini fridge holds quite a bit. Probably get some ice cream from a konbini and put it in there. The bedside, you've got your customary light switches, power outlets, that sort of thing. Also an adjustable reading light. Dimmable, but not necessarily adjustable. Interesting design on the wallpaper. How's the pillows? Firm, well-filled type. Alright, that's good. Along with light switches, there's power outlets. And a USB port. 2 USB ports. 4 hangers provided. Deodorizing spray. That's fairly common kit in Japanese hotels. Sanitize your coats and items that you can't put in the wash. Since it's a semi-double, they give you 2 pairs of these disposable slippers. Unless you have tiny feet, those are not going to fit you. And you also get the clothes brush and shoe horn if you're looking sharp for business. There's also a shoe polisher behind the shoe horn. There's an actual handle on that chair. The Wi-Fi instructions, info for the front desk, and to schedule a wake-up call. Television remote, complete with access to Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and YouTube, and Prime Video. Another light switch here, easy brightness control, wired LAN access. AC temperature can be adjusted from that remote. Older hotels with central control often don't let you do that. Some of them don't even have that sort of thing. It's just a swamp cooler. Sort of like the hotel I first stayed at when I first went to Japan. Fancy hairdryer. Sounds like it has plastic balls or some of the granular thing inside of it. Maybe. Small stool tucked under the desk, making a 2-person stay possible, even tight spaces. I don't think 2 people could comfortably work off that desk. Fairly large Sony flat screen television set. Just lay back and relax. Netflix and chill. 43-inch television. Generous size. I know these days, chat. 42, 43-inch television. That almost seems a bit small these days. Seems like the 50 and 60-inch televisions are more in demand. Ah, the infamous unit bath. A prefab bathroom, chat. Very compact. No separate shower area. Sink is spacious. Toilet's got the Toto washlet built in. That's good. Perhaps an office worker and his wife could share the room. Maybe. That's possible. I mean, it is meant for 2 people. Brought along for the business trip, temporary stay. Yeah. I'm sure they do get a lot of foreign tourists coming through here too. Trying to take advantage of not only discounted hotel rooms, but also the really good exchange rate that's going on right now between the Japanese yen and other world currencies. Let's see, there's an amenity bar already downstairs, so you only get toothbrushes in the room. And there's the bidet washlet. Always a welcome feature. fancy body wash and shampoo and some sort of hair treatment. Prefab bathrooms used to be popular for apartments here in Denmark until they became highly regulated over mold concerns. I don't think there's too much risk of that with something like a... I think this is all Toto branded prefab. Retractable laundry line. Definitely have some extended stay features in this hotel. That's nice. Going to check the shower. Even the shower head is a reefer brand. I have no idea what reefer is. Sounds fancy. Must be a Japanese brand. A fine mist shower head. That's rare. Don't see that too often. Right. Time to go find some din-din. Eating at Ebisu Donabe Tagegohan Nakayoshi. Looks like a hot pot place. 4-minute walk from the hotel. Cozy local spot. We like those. The prices don't look bad either. It's roughly about $9 US on average for these meals. Specialize in rice cooked in a clay pot. Mist option shower heads fairly common here in Denmark. I wish they were more common here in America. So many side dishes that go perfectly with rice. And rice refills are free here. The rice is all you can eat. Bananas not included. Counter-heavy layout makes it very easy to dine alone if you so desire. Ice-cold water. Ordered the mackerel mirin boshi, dried with sweet sake. That sounds pretty good. Perfectly grilled glaze and savory aroma. Absolutely mouth-watering. Also ordered fried chicken and a soft-boiled egg. It all looks delicious. The rice looks really good too. Each grain fluffy, glossy, looks delicious. Also have hijiki seaweed. And some hot miso soup. The ultimate in Japanese soul food. There are a lot of companies that make home amenities, things, and extra parts. Ah, I see. Right, moment of truth here. Let's try the mackerel. Wonderful sweet and savory aroma. If only we could smell it. A fatty fish that has a perfect tender texture. Absolutely irresistible. Miso soup was piping hot. Dashi flavor, incredibly soothing. The fried chicken was crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, delicious with a squeeze of lemon. The creamy, soft-boiled egg makes the rice disappear at a terrifying speed. A bite of mackerel, a mouthful of fresh rice. It's a happy cycle that just never ends. The rice is so good, cameraman went back for seconds. He left the restaurant full and very happy. Nakayoshi is a fantastic spot if you love unlimited high-quality clay pot rice. Definitely worth stopping by. Back at the hotel. Let's get ready for bed. Pajamas are a one-piece type. Fabric smooth, very comfortable to wear. Our cameraman is fat and happy and going to sleep like a rock tonight. On with that. Good night. And good morning. The rising and the shining cannot be postponed indefinitely. Though shining is not necessarily compulsory in this intractable world, the rising eventually is. Ah, daytime view from the room. All looks rather industrial from this angle. Almost cyberpunkish. Time for breakfast. Ticket has some handwritten changes. Seems to be available almost all day. Service hours from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's actually quite generous. Cameraman is hungry again, so let's go grab some food. I'm in the lift. Head down to the first floor lobby. Drop your breakfast ticket into the box yourself. And then help yourself. Presumably. Let's see. We've got breakfast menu of Japanese cuisine. Or Western style breakfast service with toast and I think egg. A croquet monsieur. You can also use these baskets to carry your food back to your room. You can even take a mini personal rice cooker. Very rare find for the hotel breakfast. Just have to ask the front desk for the rice. If they just left the rice out for free, it'd be gone in a second. Large fridge had 2 types of fish, hard to choose. We had silver, some sort of salmon, and Donaldson trout. Also had milk from Kumamoto Prefecture, famous for the mascot Kumamon. Bottled water, limited to 1 per person. So we will just take 1. A metal bottle. That's interesting. 1 pack of drip coffee. Maybe. Great selection of cereals like fruit granola and Choco Krispies. And mixed nuts. You have to get all of those at the front desk too. It's pick your own style from a compact corner. Feels kind of fresh and fun. But I don't know if I'd call it fresh. Maybe fresh. Not sure about the fun bit. You can take your time picking out the perfect breakfast lineup. First the main. Teriyaki silver wareho fish. You can heat it up in the microwave. A soup. Chose Green Spoon, popular healthy ingredient brand. So he's going with a Japanese style breakfast. I'd probably opt for the Western style myself. I have to be eased into foreign cuisine. Breakfast usually has to be something like eggs and bacon or something like that. And waking up the body with that Smell of fresh ground coffee. Back in the room. Nice to be able to eat slowly in your own private space. Soup is green spoons tonjiro, or pork and veggie miso soup. Lots of veggies in that one. Chunky and hearty. Yeah, get your coffee out first. And the front desk provided the rice right inside the cooker. 3 different varieties of rice to choose from. Cameron went with koshikari. Single serving, 75 grams. Add water, cook for 15 minutes, let it steam for 10. Takes a little time. Easy enough. Right, we'll add the water now. Cameron's just going to have to eyeball it. Oh, there's a line there you can use as a guide for. For me, I just fill it up to the max. Right, 15 minutes, setting a timer. And while we wait, get the soup ready. Hard to believe this is a frozen food. Lots of big chunks of meat and veggies. Feels more like lunch than breakfast. You just add water and put it in the microwave. Very easy way to make tonjiro. Microwave for 5 minutes or more. Alright. Pop it in. There we go. And in the meantime, the rice is done cooking. Turn off the power. Let it steam. Set another timer for 10 minutes. Seems like a few extra steps compared to just having someone make it for you. That's probably how they keep the room rates so cheap. Here's a soup. Looks pretty good. Time to heat up the fish. Make sure backside is facing up in the microwave so it cooks all the way. You can calculate if it's somewhere in between amounts using the amounts given on the bags, yeah. Rice done steaming. Looks like it cooked all the way through, that's good. Hard to beat last night's clay pot rice, but it's fluffy, it's not watery. Fish was ready just in time for the rice. Not a simple breakfast, but having it in your room at your own pace feels a bit luxurious, I suppose. Don't forget the coffee. Cameraman was famished and finished it all in no time. Also got some rice crackers as a dessert, I guess. Got broken in the bag, but sounds like he was chewing with his mouth open. Checkout, very smooth process using the automatic machine. Overall, a wonderful stay. Not all that excited about rice crackers, right? Nothing too fancy with those. Overall, not a bad hotel, I'd say. It's convenient that they've got microwaves and even a washer and dryer combo unit provided in the room, rather than you having to go out of your room to some sort of shared facility and have to have, some loose change to pay for the use of a washing machine or a dryer. Anyway, weather's beautiful today, so we're going for a walk. This is the site of an old mansion where kitchen workers for Edo Castle lived during the Edo period. Looks like we've got roadworks going on. Itabashi is very close to Suidabashi. 15-minute walk brings you up to a famous shrine. Did you react to a review of a capsule hotel yet? Please say no. I've done a few capsule hotel reviews previously, but I think it's actually been well over a year, maybe even 2 years, since I did anything like that. I'll probably have to have another go at one of those soon. It allows one who made the food to hear you enjoy it, or because it is making you an enjoyment of it heard without necessarily having to give a comment. Love the capsule hotels. They're good for short stays. I would not recommend staying in one over the course of, like a week or a few weeks or longer. That, especially for a Western tourist, can start to feel quite miserable after a while. Don't know if that's true for Japan also. Yeah, I don't know. Chewing with your mouth open, it's always seemed like bad manners to me, but that's just my sensibilities. Generally more true with older generations. Younger ones aren't as favourable towards such practices, yeah. This shrine enshrines the same deities as the Ise Grand Shrine in Mie Prefecture. As the first shrine to hold Shinto wedding ceremonies, very famous for in musubi, or matchmaking, or luck and love. It's the shrine for lovers. So head to the shrine via Tokyo Daijingu Dori Street, a thriving commercial area back in the Edo period. Nowadays it's a bit quieter, especially early in the morning. Past the street you arrive at Tokyo Daijingu. And here it is. It's early January at the time of filming, so packed with people making their Hatsumode, or first shrine visit of the year. Torige, the entrance of Shinmei-style gate, made of plain cypress, just like at Ise. Tokyo Daijingu's highly prestigious branch of the Ise Grand Shrine, the most sacred shrine in Japan. Since it's the new year, the atmosphere is quite different from usual. Lanterns with Happy New Year everywhere. Creates a very bright and festive mood. To celebrate the new year, they were serving free barrel sake. So of course we're going to have some. Barrel sake comes from the tradition of Miki, offering sake made from the harvest to the gods in gratitude. This sake is from a cedar barrel opened during a Kagami Biraki ceremony. Sipping the sacred offering feels like a spiritual cleansing from the inside out. And other things. And cedar-scented sake are considered the best lucky charm for opening up one's destiny. As one of Tokyo's top power spots, it's incredibly crowded during the new year. Cameramen joined the long line to soak up all that new energy. Since this is the year of the horse, many ima, or votive plaques and fortunes with horse designs, are tied up. And Negai Bumi, a way to write a direct letter to the gods. Since it's famous for love, many people are likely wishing for a successful relationship. All feels rather auspicious. Dear God, please grant me a waifu. Dear God, please make anime real. Quite a common scene around the new year. Standing in line for so long is rather tiring, but all part of the tradition. Waited a bit to receive a goshin, or shrine seal. The calligraphy is beautiful. It's a nice little collector's item. And people make a hobby of traveling to various shrines throughout Japan just to collect those stamps. Also got a cute little snow rabbit postcard. Built quite a interesting scrapbook with all those. Yes, please God, make the globalist international bureaucrat degenerating systems disappear to be undone. It's a cold day, so cameraman heads to the prayer reception building. And a gorgeous festive flower arrangement. Perfect for the new year. That is lovely. It's like possibly kabuki actor design. The shrine's known for being deeply revered by kabuki actors. Almost looks like the lobby of a hotel. And here's a spot where you return your old charms from the previous year. And after praying and exploring the grounds, time to leave Tokyo Daijingu. Walking over towards JR Iidabashi Station. Lovely views all round. Crossing the Ushigome Bridge over the Kanda River. A view you often see from the Sobu line. Near Iidabashi of Tokyo Daijingu, Yasukuni Shrine, and Kagurazaka. It's a hub for the JR Sobu line, the Metro Tozai line, and the Toei Uedo line. There's many universities and publishers nearby. It's a fairly calm area where you can feel nature along the Kanda River. Even a quaint church over there. Easy walk from Suidabashi. Perfect for a stroll on a beautiful day like today. Here most shrines are haunted. No-go zones in the night hours, if you believe that kind of thing. I think they close the shrines, so they don't want you... You try to enter, they'd be trespassing, but... They're fairly peaceful and tranquil areas. Let's see, we've got a canal cafe here. Italian restaurant right on the river. Oh, that's nice. That's fairly charming, isn't it? You order at this counter and then you just find your own seat. Self-service style. Decided to take some break with some coffee. We've got food like pizza and pasta. Like a nice casual date spot too. Lots of terrace seating. Great open feel. It's like there's some flats you can rent and take out on the river. This is supposed to be the oldest boathouse in Tokyo. Looks fairly well taken care of. Getting on a boat, going down the river in the middle of Tokyo. That does sound like a lot of fun. Trees along the river are cherry blossom trees. They'll be in full bloom come spring. I can just imagine the scene now, all that pink and white. Beautiful. I can see it now in my mind's eye. The overwhelming beauty during cherry blossom season is an absolute must-see. An ami from a boat? Now that sounds amazing. The terrace goes quite far back. Every seat has this luxurious river view. A testament to good design if everyone gets a nice view. A bit chilly out right now, so the terrace was understandably empty. It's going to be packed in spring and summer, and it'll probably stay packed even into the autumn. It'd be nice to come back for Hanami when it's a bit warmer. This cafe is quite historic. It was founded back in 1918, so over 100 years old. They even do work in purifying the Kanda River. That once served as a moat for Edo Castle. Right, we're taking a breather. We're going to savour this scenery. Pretty relaxing time in the middle of the city, under a clear winter sky. Oh, we've got the trains going by. And just think of it, chat. Nice views like this for the price of a coffee. I'd say it's money well spent. Very good content from Sukiyaki Travel, as per usual. Right, we're dropping that in the Twitch chat, and then in the Rumble chat, and in the Kick chat.